What is up, everybody? It's your boy Chris Cage coming at you 2 times, and we have a feature presentation for y'all. We are on the new Down and Back track, and you may have seen this already in a previous weekly race video or a versus video that has gotten out. The reason why the reason why there's a lot of Down and Back track videos is because people keep on requesting that track. Guys, you do know there's other tracks out there. Be sure to check those out too. But yeah, anyway, it's time to get on with today's weekly race. We are doing a double tournament. What do you mean by double tournament? Well, we have 32 Realistix and Fantasy castings. We're going to hold a double tournament, crowning a winner from these sets of 32 castings. And then when we're done with one side, we race the other side. And then after that, the winners of both races gets to face off against each other in a ultimate championship race. And then and only then will they become the true winner of today's weekly race. It's going to be a long one, but it's going to feature a lot of great racing, a lot of shockers, and a lot of meh races as well too. So we're going to get things started, starting off with the fantasy cars first, as we kick off today's double tournament on the weekly or on the Down and Back track. Alright guys, time to start the first round featuring fantasy cars. Here's your first matchup. Somebody forgot to turn on the finish line, but regardless of that, I know that the highway hauler has gotten a win. Alright guys, next matchup.
Winner, lane 5.
Winner is the Bad Mutter. Here's your next two. How about the Custom Auto? One of my favorite fantasy muscle cars, almost beating Boulevard Bruiser to that claim, gets the win. Here's your next matchup.
Winner, lane 6.
Winner is Circle Trucker. All right, next matchup. Wow, Grit Speed gets the win. Here's your next group of two.
Winner, lane 5.
Winner is Rescue Ranger. Next matchup. Road Pirate beats out Baseline. Here's your next two.
Winner, lane 5.
Vampira. We got a couple of trucks in this matchup.
Winner, lane 5.
Mini Truck. Next two.
Winner, lane 6.
Winner is Pipe Jammer. All right, next matchup.
Winner, lane 6.
It's a great race down the backstretch, but your winner is Riveted. Here's your next group of two.
Winner, lane 6.
Winner is Grand Cross, the Race Team Edition. Here's your next two.
Winner,
Solaire CX4. Here's your next group of 2.
Winner, lane 6.
Always count on Diesel Boy to get the job done because he is your winner. Second to the last group of 2.
Winner, lane 5.
Goes to Bone Shaker. And we have your final 2. It's time to see which one of these 2 is moving on to the next round.
Winner, lane 5.
I really wanted to say his name for quite some time. Crazy Eights gets the win. So here is how the field looks like after the first round of racing. And within a few seconds, we're going to begin the second round of racing. Time for your second round of racing. Here's your first matchup.
Winner, lane 6.
It goes to the Bad Mutter casting. Here's your next 2.
Winner, lane 6.
Winner is Circle Trucker. That means in the third round we're gonna have a truck race. Okay, next 2.
Winner, lane 5.
Brit Speed. All right, next matchup.
Winner, lane 5.
And Vampire doesn't have enough room, so looks like it's got to go to Road Pirate. All right, next matchup.
Winner, lane 5.
Mini Truck. All right, guys, next matchup.
Winner, lane 5.
Grand Cross didn't have enough, so it's going to go to Riveted. All right, next matchup.
Winner,
Oh, look at that. Diesel Boy just literally got out just like that. But your winner is Solaire CX4. All right, final race of the second round of Fantasy Cars Racing, or Castings Racing. It's time to see who'll move on to the next one.
Winner, lane 5.
Bone Shaker wins. So now the field of 16 has been chopped down to the field of 8, which means that it's going to be time now for our third round of racing. Here we go, third round of racing now. We've got yourself a truck race to start it off.
Winner, lane 6.
Circle Trucker gets that easily. All right, next matchup.
Winner, lane 5.
Brit Speed, even though he got kicked around by Road Pirate, he gets the win. Next matchup. That mini truck is fast.
Lane 5.
It's going to get the win here. All right, final race. This one's going to be interesting. Both of these are fast, but one is going to win.
Winner, lane 5.
Sometimes all that metal means you go fast, as the Solaire CX4 is going to get the win. which leads us into our final round of racing for fantasy castings. Here they are, and it's time now to begin the final round for fantasy castings to find one winner of these four. Time for the finals to start. Here's your first matchup. These are one and done races until we find the final two, which after that we will have a gauntlet race. Ooh, that was a good race. That was a really good race. Winner is Brit Speed as he holds off the Circle Trucker for the win. After that shocking performance by Brit Speed, who will join them? Will it be Solaire? Will it be the mini truck?
Winner, lane 5.
It will be the mini truck as he will take on, in a gauntlet race, Brit Speed. First to get 2 victories back-to-back is your winner. Alright guys, it's time to see who will become your winner on the fantasy side between these two castings. Here's your first run.
Winner, lane 5.
Brit Speed gets the win just like that, but he has to win on the opposite lane in order to be the fantasy card champion. And we switch lanes. It is time to see if Mini Truck can force the split.
Winner, lane 5.
Oh, it's going to be one of those races because Mini Truck forced the split. Alright, third run here.
Winner, lane 5.
Brit Speed gets it. Let's see if Brit Speed can do it, or else we're in the second split.
Winner, lane 5.
Mini Truck forced it into a second split. Time for the advantage. Or time to go into advantage rounds. You have to win 2 races back to back. Otherwise, the advantage will just keep passing back and forth. Alright, here's your fourth run. Or no, fifth run I meant.
Winner, lane 5.
Gonna give this to the Mini Truck. Sixth run.
Winner, lane 5.
Advantage goes to Brit Speed. Time for the next run.
Winner, lane 5.
The advantage goes to Mini Truck now. Alright, here's your next run.
Winner, lane 5.
Brit Speed wins it again. Next run.
Winner, lane 5.
And Brit Speed was close, but advantage goes to Mini Truck. Next run.
Winner, lane 5.
Brit Speed gets it. Next run.
Winner, lane 5.
And then Mini Truck answers again. Let's see if Brit Speed can answer back. And he does.
Lane 5.
Next race.
Winner, lane 5.
That Brit Speed car is just... wow. Next race.
Winner, lane 5.
Mini Truck again. Another race. Britspeed just keeps trading back and forth with them.
Winner, lane 5.
Damn, Mini Truck back at it again. These cars are evenly matched.
Winner, lane 5.
Britspeed again. Next race. Ooh, Britspeed came close this time,
Lane 5.
but it's going to go to Mini Truck anyway. All right, here we go again. Well, Mini Truck catching up this time, but it still goes to Britspeed. But wow, how Mini Truck is now catching up. All right, guys, next race.
Winner, lane 5.
Mini Truck again. I don't know how long this is going to continue, but we must have one winner back-to-back. Mini Truck didn't even have the speed there at all. It's going to go to Britspeed again. Here we go again with another race.
Winner, lane 5.
And the Mini Truck yet again gets the win. Possibly the longest finals run so far. Here we go with yet another race.
Winner, lane 5.
Britspeed again. Here we go, back at you with another race.
Winner, lane 5.
Alright, I think we've seen enough right here. So, after a whole bunch of back-to-back racing, I won't do this often, but just only this time. The next one who wins this will win for fantasy cars. Now, watch Mini Truck possibly try to do the impossible in lane 6. Alright, this is just a one-time rule only for this weekly race, since these two like to face back to back with each other. The one who wins this race is going to win it all.
Winner, lane 5.
Britspeed is going to win it. So, after a whole bunch of trading back and forth with each other, Britspeed is going to win it this time, and we'll be right back within a few moments with the realistic cars as they get a chance to get onto the track. It's time for the realistic side of the card to race. Here is your first matchup of your first round for these guys.
Winner, lane 5.
Mercedes 540K. You know the 540K that should have won in a race. Next matchup.
Winner, lane 5.
It's a good race, but it goes to the classic Nomad. Alright, next matchup.
Winner, lane 5.
It goes to the Kia Stinger GT. We got ourselves a battle of the Camaros. Oh boy.
Winner, lane 6.
I should have known the 90s styling of these Camaros, especially the red ones, don't really work all that fast, but your winner is the 67 Camaro. Next matchup. Oh, and a Lambo didn't make it around this time. It's going to the Nissan Custom Z. Next matchup.
Winner, lane 5.
Goes to the 2018 Ford Mustang GT. Next matchup.
Winner, lane 5.
It goes to the Shelby Cobra Daytona Coupe. Here's your next matchup.
Winner, lane 5.
Goes to the Flash Cider. Here's your next matchup.
Winner, lane 5.
The Bonneville Funny Car. All right, next matchup.
Winner, lane 6.
You don't see this casting often, but here it is, Jaguar XK8. I'm kind of a little fuming because this was part of a summer racing series, and I know I've seen a Mercedes SL55 AMG. I wanted that so badly, but somebody took it. Curses. But I'll get it soon. Anyway, enjoy the XK8 because he's your winner. This is your next matchup. Ha ha ha! Wow! Talk about disrespect. Jesus Christ. The classic Packard, driven by every Green Bay Packers that I do not like, gets the win. Here's your next matchup. Oh, almost had it.
Lane 5.
Didn't have it at all, but still, he almost did. Winner is the Big Air Bel Air. I actually like this casting, but it's a little bit too much. But would you want to see this take on a Bel Air gasser? Let me know in the comments section. Next matchup.
Winner, lane 6.
Chrysler 300C Hemi. All right, next matchup.
Winner, lane 5.
Formula E Gen 2 car. Here we go, next matchup.
Winner, lane 5.
Winner is Roger Dodger. Here we go, final matchup. It's time to see which one of these two is moving on to the next round. Yeah, high speed from that Cobra. That classic Cobra just took it away in convincing fashion here. Here are your 16 cars moving on to the next round. Well, a truck as well, but still. And now it's time to shrink this group of 16 down to 8 in our second round of Realistix car racing. Second round of racing is underway. Here are your first two castings.
Winner, lane 5.
540K gets the win. All right, next race.
Winner, lane 5.
Winner is the Kia Stinger GT. Next race.
Winner, lane 5.
Winner is the Nissan Custom Z. All right, next matchup.
Winner, lane 5.
It goes to the Cobra Daytona Coupe. Next race.
Winner, lane 5.
That Bonneville Funny Car is going to get the win. Coming at you with this classic race.
Winner, lane 6.
Even on the outside, he gets a win. Winner, Big Air Bel Air. Next race. Or no, second to the last race.
Winner, lane 5.
Chrysler 300C Hemi gets the win. Finally, we have these two American muscles on the track. Time to see who will move on to the round of 8. Didn't even think the Raja Dodger would give it a run for its money, but he did. But it's still going to go to that classic Cobra. Which means that here's your round of 8. It's time to shrink it down to the final 4 right now. Next round of Realistix features 2 blue cars. One of them is a classic, one of them is a current. Who is going to get this win? Oh, that 540K is going to cross the line first. All right, next race.
Winner, lane 5.
Nissan Custom Z showing them young boys how it's done. All right, second to the last matchup.
Winner, lane 5.
Wow, the Bonneville Funny Car beats out. The Bonneville Funny Car beats out the Big Air Bel Air. And your final race here, Classic Cobra taking on, you know, the Chrysler. Let's see who wins.
Winner, lane 6.
Classic Cobra with the win. Right down to your final 4. It is nothing but eBay ordered cars right here. All 4 of them are ordered by eBay. And little did you know that retail bought cars are down. Why? It's because of the coronavirus. Anyway, it's time to cut these 4 down to 2 as we move on to the final race for realistic cars. All right, Battle of the Blues. Mercedes and Nissan. I don't know who might win this, but all I know is one has to win.
Winner, lane 5.
That Nissan came in flying, but it's still going to go to the Mercedes 540K. All right, will the Bonneville Funny Car or the Classic Cobra join the Mercedes? Time to see what happens next.
Winner, lane 6.
There's only one thing that can beat a funny car, and that is a raging Cobra. Like this one. So, we're going to see these two face off against each other to see who will be the Realistix winner in the Realistix side of the tournament. And after that, we'll bring Brit Speed out. And after that, we will see who will become the ultimate champion. So this match between these two is going to start right now. All right, here we go. It's time to see which one of these two are going to become your Realistix side of the tournament thing, on the jig thing winner.
Winner, lane 6.
Hey, driver, you left your hood up. The Cobra wins. If he wins again, he is your absolute winner of the Realistix side and will go on to face Brit Speed in the Ultimate Championship. Switch the cars, please. Thank you. Gotta make it fair. Alright, here you go. So, will it be the Cobra? Will it be the Merc? It's time to see who wins this.
Winner, lane 5.
Classic Cobra wins this in a blowout fashion, unlike the previous final race, which means that he is going to face off against, I don't know what the hell that was, but is going to face off in the Ultimate Championship as he takes on Brispeed to become the champion of this weekly race. And without further ado, that race will be coming up next. Congrats to the Cobra for winning on the Realistix side. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time now for the Ultimate Championship race. Glad you made it this far now. Now it's time to see these two win to become the winner of today's weekly race. Just like in Realistic and Fantasy Finals, gauntlet rules apply. May the best casting win.
Winner, lane 6.
That Cobra was like, I am not Mini Truck, I'm going to take you out. And he sure as hell did. Let's see if he can do that again the next time around, because if he does, in a burial fashion, we may have an Ultimate Champion. Alright, here we go. All it takes is the Classic Cobra to win this next race. Let's see if he can do it.
Winner, lane 5.
Well, ladies and gentlemen. That is exactly what this card just done. Classic Cobra is your Ultimate Champion. In very, very quick fashion, this Cobra came in, cleaned everybody up, and then completely decimated Brispeed to show us that the American Muscle Car has done it. And that would do it for today's Hot Wheels Weekly Race video. I hope you liked this video. Give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. If you are brand new watching this, be sure you subscribe and also turn on the notifications bell as well. It's your boy Chris Cage. I'm coming at you 2 times, and we will see you at the next video.